How come I can't shut the beep beep beeper off?
Not good. Not good. Do they even take stuff like that?
It was working good.
Oh, I'd love 5G right here just cooking.
Cooking, yeah, right.
Well, good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Monday. It's gonna be a beautiful day, 90 degrees. It's gonna be awesome for cutting black beans. Anyways, Brody on Saturday got out of this machine. Was very sick, and I did have an update that he's got strep throat, and I don't know if he's going to make it today. I don't blame him if he doesn't, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do my dangest to make sure that whoever goes in this machine doesn't get that. I have no idea how it spreads. I've never had strep throat, and I don't intend on getting it, I hope. And I hope no one else on the crew gets sick, because it's gonna be too busy of a season for sickness. Where do you think he's all touched? Well, I wiped down the stuff that I know gets touched all the time. I hope that he can make it today, but we'll see. I can't guarantee nothing. Which means either Dad or Eric is gonna have to run it. So we'll see how the day plays out. Well, we're heading out to help set up the new 4200, get that dialed in.
There won't be no setting up needed. It's ready.
Yes, leveling it, since it's a brand new machine, everything's different in the field than setting it on cement and leveling it. So we might have to adjust the wheels a little bit, but just get her tuned in and unleash them
in the mud.
Yeah, but combines should be ready. We worked on them on Saturday a little bit, so.
Did you tell him about Brody?
Yeah.
You think he'll make it?
What if you get it?
Well, I'm staying home. I don't like sore throats. It's a lot easier to swallow when you can.
I'm glad we drove your pickup.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nice rough
We're
one
gonna feel every sprayer rut we're gonna feel.
Nice heavy truck in the mud. All right, here's this first pass. Let's see what we see.
No, the tandems aren't bouncing, so.
Well, it's soft enough. It should sink in this year really good.
Is the front going down a little deeper? I think you're pretty level. If anything, the front might be a little deeper, but it looks pretty good.
So this field's actually getting a cover crop. We're in some program for that. So it's fertilizer and cover crop. And I'm hoping that has to be seeded by October 1st. So we're getting that done. And hopefully it grows, because black bean ground gets really black and likes to drift. There's lack of residue, and this year especially. What do you think? Too deep? Not deep enough?
It's plenty deep. I don't know. I'd say 3.5. It actually didn't do too bad.
That thing's got shanks on it. Unfortunately, our tips are not here yet.
The shovels.
Yeah,
the points.
The points, tips, whatever you want to call them, are not here yet. So we've got them running out of the ground. Where I see the shanks being used is in the deep sprayer ruts. It might be an operator decision if he gets in some spray ruts that are, well, deeper than this, but they'll be out there. So we're not running the baskets. We typically like it to be a little bit rough. More dirt chunks, more drying surface in the spring.
There's gonna be people that are gonna say, why not run the baskets and plant right into it? But it's not how it works up here.
It don't work like that up here. We actually did some of that this spring.
It would work if it wouldn't be too wet.
Yeah,
but that's
we
not.
actually did no-till into behind this machine a little bit this spring, like 40 acres. We were like, oh, let's try it. And it worked. We did. We learned that our chemical program is not set up for no-tilling, because
it was bad.
Yeah, the
bad
weeds
idea.
then took over, and we ended up spraying the field twice when we typically spray corn ground once.
We didn't see the little weed when it was coming, so it must have been just germinating, not up to the top, and Looked great.
Yeah.
Thought, yeah, let's plant right into it. It came up nice.
So we'd have to put a burn down in if we were gonna do more
Well, then
of
you'd
that.
have to wait long. You'd have to burn down after you plant.
Yeah.
Well, that's scary because you gotta then time it perfectly so your corn ain't up or something like that. Or what kind of burn down you talking? I'm thinking something that's just gonna kill everything dead.
No.
Because Roundup don't.
I don't
do
know.
that
I'm not a
anymore.
no-tiller. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Not a
be
part
a whole
of
different chemistry
yeah.
program.
And yeah, way of farming. I know Eric is gonna have to do something like that because he's gonna do some strip tilling this fall. I think he was saying status or some sort of cheap generic status. I don't know.
We'll let him talk about that.
Depth check. It's pretty hard right here. This combine track. I think the wavy blades are going in deeper than the coultered ones.
I think so.
Okay, so front 2 rows are a little concaved and then it's all wavies. It's hard here.
Extremely hard in areas.
Well, I think this is the first time that I've ever had a new piece of equipment, and we've had a fair amount of Salfords out here that we haven't had to make an adjustment to. Depth adjustment, he'll maybe play with some, but like she's running level, wings are adjusted right, so we're good to go. He's gonna send it, then the operator's getting here, I think he's coming down the road, get trained in and let her eat. 200 acres here. I agree with Randy. The best he said it when we were field scouting this, the best this field will look is black this year.
You know, how many cans of Steiger green paint would it take to paint our quad track green?
I don't know, it looks so good on red, Dougal. You
It's hard
really
to
like
beat
the
the green.
jam, don't you?
I don't know why that thing's turning on. How come I can't shut the beeper off on my
Yeah, so
seatbelt?
my 22 Ram, we turned the seatbelt thing off. Can't do it on a 20, what is this?
24? Can't shut it off in any way we can't figure out how to do it.
And it's super annoying if you're doing stuff
For
like this.
stuff like this, I gotta get strapped in and everything's hooked on everything, and then this here I use it, and then that gets over the seatbelt. So when I take the seatbelt off, you know the issues. Should go get the 74 Ford and field scouting that thing. Did you tell him about how huge the main frame tires are on that thing?
They're big.
They are unbelievable. I like it because you better flotation and
That's a heavy
Times
unit,
like this.
and especially with all them shanks hanging on there, that's a heavy unit. It looks like they know what they're doing. Steve and the Swede giving her.
and the Pro Force.
He doesn't
And the
even get out
Norwood.
of the cab. Just sits in there.
Are you kidding me? That's funny.
Well, good news, guys. Good news. Brody just texted, I will be coming to the farm. Feel better, and the doctor says I'm not contagious anymore. That I don't know if I believe, but we'll keep him confined to his combine cab. I'm glad he's coming. So that was annoying. So Jordan's actually gonna be driving Brody's machine down to the field. It's a ways away. We're leaving the yard. It's 10 o'clock. We got a good breeze. Sunshine, supposed to be 91. It's gonna be cranking today. Beautiful weather for combining. I'm excited. Let's get this underway. I think 2 days here of black beans, and then we will be into soybeans because of a lot of our beans look like that guy's beans right there, dead and ready to rock and roll. And I'm looking forward to combining something besides beans this big. Soybeans look like the crop this year. I think I got hopes for the soybeans. It's Duggo in that thing. Look at that. Keep her going. Yeah, right there. Remember your head when you meet it with the pipe. Hate to see you bloody yourself again. Must have been terribly wet when he desiccated this, which he did do it right after that 4 inches of rain. Surprised it's drier out here than I expected it to be. Well, I give myself an F on filming a lot out here, but we're done. We lost black bean field for Eric. His parents have been out here riding with, which was nice. Nice to see them. Beans were pretty good. Where they're bad, but that's every field. But where they were good, they were 3,500 pound beans. So it'll be interesting to see how this one averages out. The line at the bean plant, everyone and their cousin must be combining black beans today because it's like a 2.5 hour wait. That truck that just left, or this one just got back, that was first truck loaded, and we combined 100 acres. About 3 hours it took them to dump that load. So, I think we're gonna get bogged down. I got a little road dust in my head. My goodness. That's gonna make a heck of a dust. Look at these big ridges I get to start in here. Unreal. I really should clean that window so I can see something. Well, we got Duggo in the dump cart. Eric, I think, went to do some fertilizing. They are 9.7 moisture, and they are splitting to beat heck. Not good. Not good. That means the docking is going to be terrible, but add it to the list of losses. Look at this, what I'm approaching here. Basically, there's that edge of the slough down there, and the death of the beans come halfway up this hill, which you can't see very well because of the dust and the sun, but there's supposed to be beans here where I'm turning, but there's nothing. For about, I'd say about 240 feet. That'll save some time. We don't have to do headlands. But on the bright side, it's speeding up our harvest process. We should be done here, I would say, way ahead of schedule, which means we may see some soybeans tomorrow. We'll see. We got 2 fields left after this one. Hopefully tomorrow we finish black beans. If everything goes well, it should be a realistic goal. This is the most A, stressful because of the sprayer ruts, and B, biggest waste of fuel I've ever seen in my life. There's nothing even going in the combine. I don't know what I'm doing, but this whole area, I would say maybe 10 acres like this, it's so discouraging. Oh, that's even worse. See what happens when a combine runs empty? Not enough product in it. It's just, what is coming in is total junk. Do they even take stuff like that? 75% splits? Good thing this comes out after they're delivered. Okay, well, that I heard. That I heard. My fan quit. And then, the PTO shaft fell on the ground, so this should be interesting. Smoking. It is smoking. It is very hot. My U-joint failed. That's very hot also. You can't cut beans like this without air. Well, it turns fine, so the gearbox didn't blow up. I'm guessing the U-joint just failed, and then in the flopping that took place, snapped the yoke.
Got to be kidding me. 1 day left, and this is how this is gonna go. Oh, sweet mercy. What kind of special outfit is that?
Well, I'm wondering if we won't be using the gearing hop. At least I got air on that, something. This is nothing now, and that's days away. nowhere local gonna have that.
Water hemp is yielding. Yeah, I would say too, go dump it and hook up to the other one.
Okay, well, at least it happened at the end of the day when we were pretty much done. I probably would have been tempted to go into the next field, which is across the road, one of them, and do some, but now I think it's late enough where we'll shut down. The minute that sun goes down, it just gets really dewy, and black beans don't do the best harvesting after dark. They split really, really bad. How many people are commenting below about that? Isn't that cool? I seen that on TikTok. Some dude did it, so I copied him. I don't remember who it was, so if you're watching this, yes, I did rip your idea off it. It's cool seeing that. It's watching, even when I'm not. It's watching for rocks. It didn't tell me that the shaft was falling off, though. This is fun to do in the darkness. I will say, after I've ran it a few days, it does seem easier to judge the distance. 6 inches on each side of this baby. That looks really close over there. Wow. Well, we're gonna see. I really want to run this because the Prairie wind system works so well in all them short beans. Helps to blow them on the belt, and some of the loose ones that get cut in half come in. Not gonna say they all come in, but it helps substantially. Like, I wouldn't even, if this was the middle of the day, I would have been done for the day with this head. There's no doubt. I wouldn't even attempted to combine them without air. Backup plan, if we can't find parts, we'll see. We've got some text messages out, but realistically, anyone tracking down parts right now at 8 o'clock at night is probably not going to happen. So if worse comes to worse and we cannot find parts, we will probably hook the gearing hoff up and go out with that, because that does have air behind the sickle, not air to help blow the crop on. Well, after it's cut, yes, but not as it's being cut. And that's better than having no air at all. So that's the plan as of now. We'll see. So I'm gonna assume if I had a new shaft and a new slip clutch, that's a 30-second fix. So this just literally comes off just like the PTO shaft on the other end, 540N, slid right off. I either need this piece and then half of a drive shaft or a whole new system. What do you think?
I'm busy listening to my mom's voicemails here. Listen to this one. I called her and wanted help. Oh.
Yeah, sorry I missed your call. I was going to get up and I got a terrible cramp in my leg and I couldn't get to the phone. So I am in the house. Hello. I'm going upstairs now. So anyway, try me again.
All right. So I did talk to Prairie, and they should have a complete system ready. So morning time, I think we're going to send Jordan up to grab it, and it should be an easy fix. 5 minutes and we'll be back up and running. So, you having a great day? You look stressed.
I'm looking for the Verizon guy.
So when Dad was complaining,
I wasn't complaining, I was telling the truth. Wholehearted truth. It was like a light switch. Bam!
About the phone service out here.
Yep.
And be danged if the guy that services the towers didn't watch the video, or it's something to do with service, and he messaged him, so Dad's going to tell him it's still not fixed.
I just wonder which one he was out of the 40 or 400 people that I talked to here. This could be an issue. I think his name was Jeff. Jerry? No? I'm going to be here a while.
If you ever message us and we don't respond, we apologize, because hundreds of thousands.
I read them most of the time, but then if I do respond, it's just a miracle that I do. Now I've lost them.
Oh, no.
So if this is a shout out, I'll try harder finding you, but please read, it didn't work. Whatever you done, align the antenna, put it at a different pitch, no go. Didn't help.
I will also volunteer for everyone in this area to put a tower on top of the grain leg. Verizon.
It was working good.
Oh, I'd love 5G right here just cooking us.
Cooking ya, right. It was working good, and now it's not working good. Please reach back out, or just go out and fix it.
With that being said, guys, that's a wrap on today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Love to see you come back. Enjoy the rest of harvest with us.
I found them! Jeff!